Hey y'all, I know it has been a minute. I know y'all can't believe you are seeing my face, okay? I can't believe I'm cutting on the camera, to be honest with you, and making this video. Um, First of all, let me say, if you've been missing me, I have a second channel that I am posting on regularly, Relentless Beauty. And really that's where I am content creating wise. Just creative wise, I prefer to make content for that channel right now. And so I'll never say never that I won't make any, videos in the future. Obviously, I'm making one now, but I'm just in a different space when it comes to sharing my magic and just making this type of content. And so one of the reasons and one of the things I want to talk about, and I want to know, can you relate, is one of the things over the years that I've struggled with as a witch, like going from being a Christian to being a witch and also being an occultist. Because I don't think, well, I don't know, maybe I would have picked up on it, I don't know. But I do think being an occultist does give me a different perspective than if I were just a witch. But one of the things I've noticed and I've struggled with making that transition is the consumerism aspect of it. Because it's like when you are a Christian, all you do is you pray, you do certain things. There's tithes, but really there's nothing saying you have to spend money to have a relationship with God, versus with witchcraft in this modern day, it's a requirement, which never really quite sat well with me, and I know, there are all sorts of forms of magic that don't require materials, but while I do practice that type of magic, at the same time I enjoy a good candle spell. I enjoy the art of creating and putting together a spell and using herbs and different things. But one of the things, again, that never quite sat right with me was the whole consumerism, like materialistic aspect of witchcraft / New Age spirituality, like, I don't know if I've mentioned this before. I think I have. One of the things I've struggled with too is buying large crystals. Like, it never sat right with me to buy a large quantity of crystals or large in size crystals, because I feel like that stuff should be in the earth. Like, it's there for a reason, and I feel like we should pull from that energy. If we can visit that place, that's all the more better. But I always felt bad about buying crystals, because it's like, where are y'all getting this stuff from? And especially when I see these large crystals, it's like, they're so beautiful, but again, where are you getting this stuff from? And what is that doing to the ecosystem? And what is that doing to us? And so that's just something that was on my mind, and I just wanted to come on the camera and show my face, because I know it's been a while, even though I haven't made a video in a long time. I am active in the comments. If you leave a comment or what have you, 9 times out of 10 see it. I might be a little delayed in responding, but not really. Some comments just get lost in the sauce, and it's always been that way. But I'm pretty good, because even though I have my second channel and I pretty much stay logged into that channel, I still get notifications from Enchanted Ways. And so, as soon as I see someone leaves a comment, I answer it, and that's that. But yeah, I was just wondering. I wanted to come on the camera and say hey, because I know it's been a minute. I'll let y'all know I ain't forgot about y'all. I still love y'all. But I just wanted to say, where I am creatively, and I just wanted to see, can y'all relate with that? Struggling with that, especially if you came from the Christian background, because like I said, there was no, you have to buy something versus you have to buy. And again, you don't have to, but there's this pull and there's this push that yes, you have to buy candles, and you have to buy oils, and you have to buy this, and crystals, and wands, and all of these things in order to connect. And that part of it just always seemed a little fishy, a little fishy to me as an occultist. And it just never sat right with me. And I just wanted to come on the camera and see. Can y'all relate? Have y'all ever felt that way too as a witch? But anyway, that is it. I just wanted to pop up here and say that again. Relentless Beauty. I am regular up there. So if you want to get into some content from me, then that's the place to be. So anyway, y'all, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for clicking on the video. Thank you for growing this channel. It's just steadily growing, even though I haven't been posting content, which was always a dream of mine. But again, I'm just in a different space creatively and magically. I don't know, I'm more private now with my spell work, and even with me as a witch. Like, I don't feel like, now I won't say I didn't went back in the broom closet or anything like that, but it's like there's this phase. It's phases you go through. And there was a phase where I was definitely, I don't care who knows, and I still don't care who knows, but I don't volunteer it. You know what I mean? I don't volunteer it anymore. And it's like, unless you're in my home, you're not gonna see my altar. And I'm just more private, because I have recorded videos of spell work and things that I've done, and it's just sitting in the vault, and I just never posted it, and I just didn't feel compelled to. So I don't know what, I'm not gonna leave this channel up for sure, but I do feel like Enchanted Ways, I'm semi-retired when it comes to this channel, and I'll just pop in and do videos as I feel called, but nothing regular or anything, like nothing where, okay, I feel like I have to make, because I don't like that feeling. I don't like feeling like I have to make content, because I don't. But anyway, so yeah, that's how you can get your content fix. Go on over to Relentless Beauty Trends. And definitely go to shopenchantedways.com. I have to do some updates and add some things because I will be expanding my inventory, but get you some spell work done, get you some readings done. And definitely, if you're kind of like looking for a mentorship, I would definitely suggest readings. Getting a reading with me, because that's just kind of how my readings are. Like, I don't know how other people do readings. I've heard how some people do readings, but I know all spiritualists don't get down the same way. But as for me and how I do readings, I don't just read and that's it. I read, I give spell suggestions. If you have questions about spell work, if you just want to pick my brain about spirituality and get my opinion on something, or if you want to know how something works, and like again, if you just want to talk spirituality and talk magic, I'm not opposed to that during your reading, like, because I feel like that's all a part of it. So my readings are kind of special and they're kind of different than other people's, than some people's readings from what clients have told me, whereas it's just, this is it, I'm answering a question, that's it, okay, bye. And that's not how I get down. Now, I will say, if you're an introvert, you might have to, work through some things and do some shadow work and stuff. If you come over to me, because my readings are live. I do need to add email readings to my inventory. I do them. But my readings are over the phone. You're going to actually be talking to me. It's not going to be pre-recorded or anything like that. And so, no, you can't go back. It's in real time. And I try to take notes of my readings, but I'm not always good about that. So I encourage you to take notes during your reading, so you can refresh my memory. Because, I mean, when I'm in a channeling space, it's just a different space. And then, obviously, doing so many readings, I can't keep track with keep track with all of the details and things. So I definitely encourage my clients to take notes. So yeah. But yeah, that is it, y'all. I didn't want this video to be that long, but y'all miss me. So it's okay. So that is it, y'all. Bye.